Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Back with another new game video. My favorite kind of videos. And look at this sexy, sexy machine. This is Golden Tee Live 2019. Pretty crazy to think that I have this game. Got this from my buddy Brad on Clav. My story with Golden Tee. Golden Tee actually was the second game I ever bought when I started collecting arcade games way back in 2004. That was back in the eBay days of not a lot of pictures. And what I thought I was buying a Golden Tee that I was playing like in a bar like the 4. 2001 was the first 4 game, I think. So I thought I was getting a Golden Tee 4. And it turned out that when the game came from eBay, I got a Golden Tee 2K. So it wasn't the game that I wanted, but had that for a while. I ended up upgrading that to a 4. I think I had a 2005 board and had a friend of mine help me wire it up and played that for a while. And then I wanted a dedicated machine, so I got a dedicated 2004 machine, upgraded that to Golden Tee Complete, and I used to play Golden Tee 4 all the time. Live came out in 2006, I think it was. So I was just getting married, having kids, not going to bars as much. So I didn't really play Golden Tee Live, haven't really played Golden Tee Live at all. So I'm about 13 years behind the curve. I actually got really, really good at Golden Tee 4, played a couple online tournaments way back when. It was really, really fun, but I've been looking again for a Golden Tee. I was never expecting to get a Golden Tee Live, but it just worked out. Brad hooked up the bro price, and I really, really am stoked that I have this. So, story behind this cabinet, it was in Missouri or Wisconsin, somewhere over there. I guess Sprint has corporate campuses that they do events at, and this was sitting in a Sprint corporate campus. So, it's essentially, I mean, it was used for events. It's like new. The cabinet is ridiculously nice. You can just see like how clean this is. It's bright white. There's no scuffs, marks. I mean, this thing didn't even have leg levelers on it when I put it in my truck today. Crazy. It's so freaking clean. This is the first live cabinet. So I think when Golden Tee Live first started, they used this lower monitor that you played on, and then this upper monitor was, I think it showed like stats and like what people were doing and on other locations during tournaments. This doesn't do anything for 2019. If you guys have been out to bars, the new Golden Tee games are like pedestals. It's like this, just on a pedestal, and then it hooks up to a flat screen TV. So essentially, this monitor does nothing for this game. It's just there to kind of mirror what you're seeing here, which is whatever. People can watch you. They can look up instead of having to look over your shoulder. But yeah, that's why this game has 2 monitors. The old Golden Tee Live used to utilize this for other stuff, but the new one doesn't do it. But yeah, the lighting out here is kind of dark, but this side is just as good as the left side. The only real blemish on this game is right here on the T-molding. There's a little chip right here. But other than that, it's freaking gorgeous. There's no dollar bill acceptor because this was never, actually there might have been one that Brad kept, but I mean, this was never on a location. So I might put a dollar bill acceptor back in. It's got the card reader, which is cool, coin slot. But yeah, this thing is absolutely freaking mint. It's crazy. Control panel is almost perfect. Like, it's crazy how nice this game is. I'm so stoked that I have this again. So since this was not on location, but it was in a public place, it's considered an operator. I think it's considered an operator. Maybe not, because it doesn't have a prize play thing on it. I'm trying to figure out the online thing with this. This just shows live right here. It doesn't show prize play. So maybe I can get this online. I want to get this online because you can play like online tournaments and keep, you can use your golfer that you use, if you play at locations and your stats are kept and all that stuff. You can play with your actual golfer with all your equipment, everything that you use. So I got to figure out how to get this thing online. I thought I was going to need a new security chip, but now that this is showing no prize play on it, I don't know what's going on with that. I got to figure it out. I'll talk to the people at IT about that. But I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm super, super stoked. I can't believe I have a Golden Tee 2019 in this garage. So I'm gonna play the absolute crap out of this. I have a marquee for it, which is here. This goes on the top of it. I actually bought this marquee repro. I cut it to fit that. It doesn't really fit perfect, but it is what it is. It kind of makes the cabinet really, really tall. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it on there or not. I might. I kind of like it without the marquee. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna put this where it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna put it between Street Fighter and NBA Hang Time. I think it'll go well there. Kind of break up those two big cabinets with this cabinet in between. And then you can have a 4-player game on the left, and then a single-player game in the middle, and then a 2-player game next to that. So there we go. I'll move this to where it's gonna sit, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, Golden Tee is in its final spot. It's where it's gonna be. I kind of like it between Street Fighter and NBA Jam. I put the marquee on. It's the stupid bulb is strobe lighting. It looks good when it's lit up. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep that up there or not. It's kind of like a topper. I don't know. The one thing I forgot to mention, it's frickin' John Daly. In Golden Tee 2019, they introduced real-time rivals, which means you can play 2-player games if you're by yourself, and you can play against John Daly. There's I think there's 6 different people you can play against. So this is where Golden Tee is going to hang out. I think it's a good spot for it. These 3 cabinets are kind of like the newer games between Street Fighter, Golden Tee 2019, and NBA Hang Time. So it's looking pretty legit out here. We've got ourselves like an official arcade. Everything looks good, and dare I say, everything's working. So there you go. So yeah, that's Golden Tee. I'm stoked. It's awesome. Thanks, Brad. You are Brad. And I can't wait to start getting, hopefully, really, really good at this game. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for checking the video out. We'll do some gameplay videos. The one thing I will say, ever since I purchased this and I was waiting for it, there are not a lot of Golden Tee 2019 videos on the YouTube. So we'll go through the courses. We'll do a bunch of stuff. As soon as I get this thing online too, we'll check that out. Maybe we'll do some streaming. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm pumped. Play some Golden Tee. I'm out of here. See you guys.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA Jam with the shoe.